affectionately known as Max. Just Max, yeah? Maxson Kpakio. A big hand, ladies and gentlemen. He's one of the best known poems in the first ever collection published by her fun books back in 2003. It has been reprinted in the new book. The poem, I Feel Like Nobody Here, by Max is based on statements by a group of asylum seekers in a discussion about asylum and the media. That was in 2003. Not much has changed since the poem is still very relevant. Max runs Wales Liberia Connect, which is a charity promoting health education in both countries. Come on, Max.
Right, good afternoon, everybody, and thank you very much for this invitation and the gesture. I also, we're so much pleased today to have a distinguished guest in our midst. I wrote this poem, it was just 1 year after being sent to Swansea in 2003. But then at the time, to be honest, the refugee and asylum issue was kind of in the media, that the media was pushing asylum seekers and refugees against the local people. So it was so much intrigue to the extent that some of us, we felt that although we were here, but we feel like nobody here at all. So that actually pushed me from, discussion, let's say hearing other people's stories as well. I decided to write this poem, and fortunately, at the time, we were just about to publish our first anthology. So it's a distinguished honor to actually being asked today to read this poem to you. Forgive me because it brings a lot of memories anyway. I feel like nobody here, ashamed, like everybody hates me, but they don't know me. They really don't know who I am either. Only they know what they read in the newspapers about me, and that is not me. I feel like nobody here, despite the torture and persecution, I managed to escape from home in search of a land of peace and respect for human rights. As soon as I got in, I was put into the detention center, and the newspapers did the rest. I feel like nobody here. People are being beat up and killed sometimes just because they are asylum seekers. But please, could you find out better? We didn't come here for this. We try to live beyond this. We try to find peace here, but it is far from being possible. Not with this media. They refer to me as bogus asylum seeker, and they even told others that I am just a parasite and a disease carrier. But that is not me. If it was good at home, where respect for human rights and relative peace was like before, I would go home tomorrow. I didn't want to come here. I didn't want to be a refugee either. But I'm here, and I want to contribute and fit in. But how can I? How can people really accept me when all they read about me is rubbish? Nothing but rubbish. But I don't blame them. For fear of me, they believe what they read. I feel like nobody here. I want to meet them and speak to them and tell them it is not me. Let me tell them that I am not what they read in the newspaper. I feel like nobody here. Thank you very much. I just want to read this short one because I dedicated this to asylum seekers and refugees, and it will be a dishonor if I don't read this, because especially I think some of us are just getting some kind of a push up from Baderi. Coming as an asylum seeker today, his progress is very much achievable, and we all still feel him that he's very much useful for us in our community. I wrote this as a progress and true progress because sometimes you struggle in life, and when you start climbing the ladder, you feel like you're moving, you're doing something. When I think of one kind act that I did today, or someone did to me today, however small, I know I am moving forward. The power to change my life lies in my own mind. I choose to let go of self-defeating attitudes and replace them with positive thoughts. I measure my success by measuring how much I love, not how many things I acquire. I try my best to be kind and gentle in every situation. I try to disprove people's beliefs about me by telling them that I am not what they think of or hear about me. I am no longer filter everything through anger, but let go all resentment, and now into a brighter state of mind. I measure my progress by how calm and peaceful I remain when someone keeps me waiting to hear about a final decision concerning my status in life, or when I lose something, or when someone abuses me for no reason, when someone keeps me waiting to be served, or when someone dodges my change, my cash into my palm as if my hands were too dirty to be touched. Yes, I still try to measure my progress by how calm and peaceful I remain when someone looks in my face and tells me, go home where you come from. When someone betrays my interest and lets me down. When someone walks away from my life for no reason. Or when someone makes a clumsy mistake. And when I make a clumsy mistake, when any of these things occurs, I recall how I reacted to some situation a year ago and congratulate myself on my progress and true progress. Thank you very much.
A powerful statement there from Max. No self-defeating attitude. Do I get a witness? Yes, it is a nasty world out there, and as you can see, the cover of the book, an oil painting by a Syrian artist from television images of a child victim of the war in Syria. You got to get this book real fast, real fast. Yeah.